What's up, guys? Welcome to the new engine update, the official first engine update of Scrap Mechanic. I know that there's been like test branches and whatnot, but this is the first real official engine update branch. So first off, I'm pretty sure that you can see that the icons down here below have been redesigned. Well, pretty much everything has. Like, actually, everything has. And now I don't have my mods anymore, but I do not really care about that. So this is the first part of it. Like, we do have some new textures, and I guess I'm just going to show you that first. Why is my game lagging? There we go. Let's get these. I just got to say this, by the way, because this glass block, Axolot Games, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. This is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. Let's just get the path light block there. I don't think that has a new texture, but the other ones do. So let's just start with the wood right there, and this is, whoa. Whoa, hey, there's some sort of a difference, like in between the layers of wood in color. I guess it's better from here. Actually, you know what I should? I should just put it up quite like this so you can see it just a little bit better. So there is that slight difference in color. I guess what they've done here is make a general texture that's gonna fit a certain amount of blocks, and from that amount of block, it can then be repeated. This is really cool. Let's see about the concrete. That's not the concrete. This is the concrete, I hope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, once more some very rough concrete texture, which is actually very good. Like, this looks incredibly nice. It also looks to me that there is some sort of a diversity in between, you know, just like this one over here. I don't know why the hell I said in between, but okay, let's just see with the next one. This is the metal. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. That is so freaking cool. I guess I can just kind of disable the HUD and then you can see the lighting there, which, by the way, there's dynamic lighting now, and I will talk a little bit about that in just a second. But you see all those scratches on the metal as I move along. This is freaking awesome. I guess there's not really much else to say here. Well, it does have some sort of a grudge on the lines, like it's not completely clean, so that's also very nice. Like, this sort of gives it almost an industrial feel, if that makes any sense. It's really, really good so far, actually. Like, I'm impressed over 4 textures, I know, but it kind of gives enough of an update to the entire aesthetics of Scrap Mechanic. How about the tile there? That is not really that much different. I guess there is a little bit with the depth of the individual tile, but I don't really see much of a difference elsewhere, but that's pretty cool. So the next one would be the brick. Oh my goodness, look at that. It looks so much more natural. Like, the other one was very cartoonish and very sort of perfect. This is so different. Still cartoonish, but very different. Oh man, that's so awesome. Okay, so the next one, which is the one that I've been waiting for. Yes, would you look at this? It even has that slight windowy texture, which is, well, transparency, I know that much. But if you pay very close attention, you can actually see, again, let me get the HUD out of there, but you can see those small wipes, almost kind of like, well, it's been wiped. And that is freaking cool. And I like the fact that they still kept this block right here, because maybe you want to use this for, like, let's say some sort of a styled window. I don't even know how to describe that, but this is more for car windows, whereas this could be some sort of a window in a bar, I guess. I'm not too sure. And finally, this. Well, okay, not finally, because we still have other things to check out, but this is, yeah, it's not really changed up that much. At least I can't see it. It seems to me maybe it's a little bit more matte, like the color doesn't shine as much, but that's pretty much also it. Wait, hang on a second. I see a little bit from far away. This is a little bit strange, so I'm just going to try to remove that right there. But you can kind of see that the middle of those tiles right there is a little bit darker. I'm not too sure what is going on there, but okay. Now, I was just about to show you guys something else when I noticed this, that when sometimes you scroll in this menu, then all of a sudden it lags. I'm not really too sure what is up with that, because the new game engine, it is supposed to be able to handle block collisions a lot better, because it sort of merges the blocks, but also the block count in general. But either ways, let's do this, and you know what, let's just go ahead and do that right there, because now it is time to show you the next stuff. And I still haven't checked this out yet, by the way, so oh, that can be turned around. There we go. We got an engine and another engine, right? So as soon as I turn this on, it should have, oh yeah, there we go. Actually, I was kind of hoping for a more smooth, like, animation, but this is good. Like, this is very good. Like, it sort of shows you from a distance that it's on, just in case you don't know. See right there? That's gonna, oh, wait, hang on a second. So this is not connected to any, okay, so that's good, right? I'm going to try to put that one up there. So that is going to move the bar up top, I guess. So that is all the way to the left. What if I put this one in the middle? Is that going to do anything? Yes, exactly. So that way you can also see the power of your engine. But of course, it's the same thing over here. So if I put this all the way up, then it's going to be in the other end. And then if I put it into the middle, it's going to be there. So it's almost kind of like they thought about, okay, in real life, if you put it up this far, then it's going to, you know, correspond towards what you put on in here. And that's really good. Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot to show you this. This is the big wheel. Like, they redesigned that. The small one still has that, but that's okay. Like, this looks a lot better because it looks way more mechanical, way more sort of monster trucky. If you're gonna make a monster truck with this, it looks very nice, way more robust as well. Let's go ahead and delete that. And by the way, I need to show you this as well because we do have some new suspension things and whatnot. So here you can actually set the amount of suspension resistance, which is very nice, and that goes all the way up to 20. The new thing with it is that you apparently also can color these things. So I'm just going to see with the color tool. There it is. And the color tool should actually display the correct color that you have. Yeah, look at that. Purple. Let's see there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is something that I kind of wanted from the get-go like a long time ago, and now it's finally here, so that's very nice to see. I'm not too sure why the spring is not being colored, like it's inversed on the big one and the small one, but that's okay. The same thing goes for the pairing, because now we can actually color that, and that is very, very nice. Like, this is something that you would require mods to do before, I believe. This is dynamic lighting, and I don't know if you noticed this, but when I put something on, you can see something happens on the wall there. Actually, I'm just going to put a bunch so that you can see this a little bit better. There we go. That's clear. Let's get rid of the HUD there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then if you go in here, you have a little slider and then you can set this up. So I guess that we can pretty much set everything up, like every single one of these. It's going to be a very bright light, but because there are so many right now, I don't think it makes much of a difference out here. This is so freaking cool. I don't know if coloring the light actually makes it a different color, so I kind of want to see about that. And there's two different colors, by the way, that... Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Oh my god, we can have rainbows. This is so cool. It legitimately colors. Okay, right. So I need to like get everything else out of here because now we only have yellow and we have purple. Actually, only purple right now. Oh man, it's very unclear now because it's on like a dark-ish background, which is the metal, and we're also completely closed in. But yeah, this is awesome. And then there was this one, which is the other one. That is sort of the light that we had before. I'm just going to turn this one up to 20. There we go. So let's color that one green, and you can then see again on the wall, there's the green color. This is so nice. So that's all well and good, right? But over here, we have the real potential. Actually, this is far from the real potential because I can fill this entire room up with lights. Like, I'm not going to do that because that would take a hell of a long time. And as I mentioned in the previous video that I did, titled, I beg you, please watch this, I told you guys that I would be recording, you know, in batches kind of, and then edit it as I go along. And that's what I'm trying to do today, so I don't have that much time. This is freaking cool. Like, you can see the floor and everything. This is so freaking awesome, like really, really awesome. And dynamic lighting is something that I really wanted in Scrap Mechanic because it's just gonna make everything look a little bit more luxurious and a lot better as well. So if you have a certain room in a house, and by the way, I think we can build one luxury treehouse now, then you can get a sort of shade of light in that room, depending on how you like it. Okay, so I went a little bit crazy and I did it anyways because this looks really awesome. And it didn't even take as much time as I thought it would, so this is pretty cool. Just look at the floor. Look at that floor. This is such a beautiful rainbow color. Oh man, it's so cool to see this in the game and know that if somebody put this as a thumbnail, it's not even photoshopped. And I guess we can just kind of do this. So is there a bright spot? Oh, there is. Yes, there is. This means that there is a sort of, okay, I don't know what this technical term really is, but there's a focus point for the light, and then there's ambient light outside of that. This is really cool. Like, very, very nice, and this is a joy to watch. I think this right here is gonna be my thumbnail. But either ways, guys, that is pretty much it. Yeah, you know what, let's just stay in here. It's actually really pretty to look at. Somebody please make a nightclub. Oh, I'm gonna make a small bar or like a nightclub in the treehouse that I talked about because I would very much love to make a very luxurious treehouse, and this definitely fits it. So we can basically control the lighting, like soft or hard lighting or like whatever. We can control pretty much everything, and imagine the light show you can do with this. Like, if you put this on a timer and the logic gates, oh man, I know for a fact we're about to see some really awesome light focus creations on the workshop. But either ways, that is pretty much it. Like, I don't know what's more awesome to look at, like the light going down, just the lights themselves in general, or the floor. I think actually the floor, because this just looks kind of trippy in a way, but still really, really cool. But either ways, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Scrap Mechanic. Very short one, and just in case I missed anything, please let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely, you know, include it in the next episode there is to come. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this update because this is awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.